Hey guys, doing another My Thoughts on. This time it's going to be on Pokemon Y specifically. It's basically the same as Pokemon X, but slight differences here and there. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Um, I just want to start off and say I really enjoyed it. It was a great game. It took me over 30 hours to beat, which is a lot, which is a very long time, I know, but I spent a lot of time just messing around with the trading systems and all that. So yeah, I spent a lot of time messing around. I spent a lot of time grinding as well. My Pokemon were very overpowered by the time I got to the Elite Four. But yeah, I mentioned there that I was messing around with the trading systems because the trading systems and just generally the online systems have been very much improved. They have been very, very, very much improved. Um, say, yeah, they're actually really good. It used to be just kind of your friends, and they weren't that great. But now they have they have a thing called the GTS, which is you put up a Pokemon, you put up say Pikachu, and you say you will take, and then you put up say you will give someone this Pikachu if they give you a War Turtle, just because I'm playing as War Turtle. Yeah, so that's basically. It's a lot better than it sounds. Trust me. I died. So yeah, that was that. Is yeah, the trading systems was really, really, really good. So it's a bad review. Um, Next, visuals. The visuals were great. They looked a lot nicer than any other Pokemon game. Obviously, it was very easy to get used to. And now, if I went back and played one of the older Pokemon game, like even if I went back and played Pokemon Black or White 2, I think it would be really, really outdated looking. It would be really bad. So the visuals were great. Think about new stuff they added well, obviously there was the new starters. There is new starters every Pokemon game, and they also had the all starters. The new starters were great. They really were good. I did, thanks to the highly improved trading system, I was able to get all three main new starters and all three of the retro starters easily. My team was actually just the three retro starters and the three new starters, which was a fun team to work with, but they did have some weaknesses. Yeah. So the new guy, the main new guy I picked was Fennekin. He was very good. He actually, I think he was the strongest. I think, in my opinion, anyway, I think he was. Then he evolved into Braixen and then Delphox. So Delphox was really good. It evolved into a part Psychic type. Brilliant. Then what else did I have? There was Froakie, who evolved into Frogator, and then Greninja. Greninja was good. He was better than Blastoise, and I think Fennekin, I'm not sure whether he was better than Charizard. He may have been. But Charizard was definitely more useful just because of Fly. But yeah, I think Greninja was probably better than Blastoise. And then we had Chespin, who evolved into Quadillion, I think, and then evolved into Chestnut. And I think Chestnut was better than Venusaur. Even though I picked Bulbasaur and got his Mega Evolution, and honestly, even with the Mega Evolution, I still think Chestnut was better. Just I used Chestnut a lot more. I didn't really. I ended up not really liking Venusaur. Just his Mega Evolution was very disappointing, and I don't know. It was he didn't turn out as well as I had expected him to turn out. But I just lost the level. I don't really care. This is just like random gameplay anyway. So yeah, that was they introduced that, which it was okay. You know, the new starters were great. And then what else was there? The new Sky Battles, which I didn't see a lot of. I have to be honest. I'm not sure how many there are in the entire game, but I didn't see many of them. I didn't see many of them at all. So yeah, that's it wasn't. They weren't that great until I got Charizard. None of my Pokemon actually qualified for an air battle anyway, and the only one I could use then was Charizard, so I didn't really enjoy them that much. But that was just me. Someone just screamed outside. I hope you didn't hear them. Yeah, that was just me. My personal preference. So yeah, didn't really see a lot of them. Next was they added a new type completely, and they could have done a bit more with this. What I'm saying is, I didn't have a fairy type Pokemon, and I honestly didn't even notice the fairy type Pokemon a lot. They had a fairy type gym, which is probably the most I saw of the fairy types. I'm probably wrong here, but the most I seen of the fairy types was the gym. However, they could have done a bit more with it, and I'm kind of this isn't really a spoiler. I'm just going to tell you what the Elite Four were. So if you don't know, if you don't want to know what the Elite Four are, then don't watch the rest of this. But the Elite Four were Fire, or Water, Dragon, and Steel. You could do them in any order you wanted. But if they had a Fairy type Elite Four, that would have showed off the power of Fairy type. However, they only had a gym, which again, it was, you know, it was fair enough that they did have to do something with the new type. But if they had an Elite Four member with Fairy types, it would have showed off a lot more of what that could do. And yeah, I talked about the Elite Four. They were easy enough for me personally. I just want to warn you about the Water type guy has the Water type guy is the only guy I failed to. I had to restart because I went in pretty confident because I had Mega Venusaur and Chestnut, but he came out with a Gyarados and just destroyed me. I was like, no, because if you don't know, Gyarados is not weak to grass. I can't remember what a secondary type is, but I think whatever a secondary type is rolls it out. I'm not sure, but yeah, my grass types did neutral damage to them, and he kept using I think it was like Dragon Rage or something, which increased his speed and his attack, and I couldn't kill him fast enough because I don't really like grass type starters anymore. I used to, but ever since this game came out, I didn't like either Venusaur or Chestnut, in my opinion. So yeah, he kind of destroyed me with using Earthquake and such. Because I tried because I didn't have any Levitate ability Pokemon. I did have one, and that was Charizard, but Charizard was obviously weak to him, so he destroyed me. He absolutely destroyed me. I wasn't expecting it at all, but he absolutely destroyed me. And I went in there so confident as well that I actually didn't I didn't save because I thought like two grass Pokemon, one of them has a Mega Evolution on him, we'll be fine, but obviously not. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I don't think there was anything specific that I wanted to say. I do kind of want to talk a bit more because I haven't really spoke about it too much. I honestly think that's gonna be it. Nothing really much to say. I really did enjoy it. I honestly did. Oh, there was one Pokemon that I kind of wanted. I used to have a Trubbish. Okay, in white, I had white too, and I'll be honest, I had a Trubbish. Okay, I didn't have him for too long. He wasn't great, but people have been giving out about him because he is modelled after, it's in his name, Rubbish, Trubbish, Rubbish. So he's basically modelled after like a bin bag, a ripped bin bag. And people were giving him so much hate. But I want to tell you now that you can stop hating on Trubbish and start hating on the Pokemon that is modelled after a keychain. There is a Pokemon that's modelled after a keyring or keychain. I don't know. One of the two, but it's so funny to me. People were giving out so much about Trubbish, and now they're going to be giving out about a keyring Pokemon. A keyring Pokemon. I just died again, but I don't care. Yeah, I think it was part Steel type. That keyring Pokemon. That was actually the Elite Four guy. The Elite Four Steel member had a keychain Pokemon. Keyring. I don't know what to call it. I honestly think it's a keyring. Yeah, a keyring. I don't know what. Yeah, something. It's something. Yeah, that was really funny to me. Nothing else I want to say really. So, if there's anything you'd like to express your opinion on, feel free. Yeah, if you'd like to talk about it a little bit, like go ahead, express your opinion. I like hearing from you, I really do. And I'll see you soon then. Bye.